Hey y'all, Matt here with Bobcat Bonsai, and today we're just going to do a quick little checkup here. Our air layers that we did on this crabapple tree. It looks like we've got some good budding, and it started to leaf out up top here. Let's see, there we go, leaf out up top there. Even though I didn't want it to re-leaf out, it did. So let's check it out and see if we got it. Alright, so first things first, let's check out the bottom one, because that's the one that's tying all the way up to that leaf that is looking pretty good up there. And my thought is one of two things happened. Either it rooted or it calloused over, because that's the only thing that would explain why we have all this extra foliage that popped up. So definitely plenty moist inside here. I was worried that the moisture didn't stay, but it looks like there was plenty of moisture that hung in here. I could have used a lot more sphagnum moss than what I did, that's for certain. And I did put a zip tie here, so it did not callus. So that tells me that we actually have a big callus, and that callus looks as if it might just be enough to root it. So what should I do here is I should probably put this back on and rewrap it up for a little while. I'm just worried because we're starting to get close to winter that it's going to start dropping into freezing temperatures, and I may run into issues with this sitting above ground in the wind. So I'm not sure yet on this one. I'm just going to take it, wrap it back around. I could pull it and just put that into water and say, here we go. Like, just really get that in a nice soak-in spot is more or less what I'm trying to say, so that we can see if it'll take off on its own. If it will, that would be awesome. But for now, I'm just putting that there, and then we'll move up to this one. So this air layer was put on March 12th of this year. And today, because I don't always release these videos in a good time, today is, oh no, October 4th. So March 12th to October 4th, that's almost 7 months this has been sitting here. Here we go. I don't feel too good about this one. Like, the buds don't even look healthy. But we'll still stop and give her a look-see here. See if we got anything good out of it. Well, it's an excellent moss ball, for sure. That one looks fairly decent, actually, on the back side. Let me grab you so I can actually show you. Here, on the back side, when you look in, come on. Let me get this leaf out of the way. There we go. You can see the roots beginning to form in the callus right there. Sorry, I'm struggling to get it to focus in. So, what that tells me, I flipped you around to look at me. Hello. What that tells me is that these are, I'm going to cut them and pot them. And then next spring we're going to hope for the best. Hope that they root up good and we have some nice new trees. So let me get you flipped around here. We'll do our quick cuts and get on to it. Now I smacked the whole camera. All right, so I'm gonna cut this one right in here. There we go. Nice little cut. So let's see if it'll do it for me. Yes, right in there is where you can see the roots beginning to push out through the callus. So I think it'll work out really good for me. Worst case scenario, I still have a whole lot of tree left here to try to get to do something good for me. So I am going to pull this one as well. I'm going to cut below the zip tie, pull the zip tie off, and the zip tie was just there to make sure that it didn't close up at all on, it didn't callus over and just run down. But if you look even at this one where it's calloused, let me get you back in here better. Toot, toot, toot. You can see the roots beginning to form on this one as well. So now we just got to get them potted up. Let's get it over to that and we'll get... All right, so we've got our little pots here. We've got our trees. So all I'm going to do, first I'm going to grab our little guy here. Where's that one? Boop, boop. Oh no. Just going to grab our little guy and go all the way in. And pretty much just fill around it there. Then we'll come over to our big one right here. And we'll go all the way in and let that fill around this one right here. All right. They got little leaves and spider webs and everything else all over them. So now that we've got these two here, I'm actually going to take, and I have this little bucket here, and it's got some water at the bottom of it. I'm just going to take and put these in here, and then these are going to stay in the greenhouse for the next, honestly, probably for the most part all the way through winter. I'm just going to water it to get the soil nice and soaked in. Let me pull you out here so you can see better. So you can watch, the soil's dry, so it's air bubbles everywhere coming out and around it. So I'm going to end up having to take and toothpick in a little bit better around this outside edges here, just to get the soil packed around there a lot better. But as you can see, we're absorbing moisture, which is great. So all I'm going to do is get the soil packed around here, put them on the ground right there over top of those weeds. And that's going to be it for it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, you should subscribe to my channel. And if you really enjoy my content, you should hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I release a new video. Thank you.